welcome to my channel. My name is Jihan and this is Jitivoz, and today we're gonna be practicing a Vinyasa Yoga flow. I always like to add a little bit of a spicy, but let's align with our highest self, beginning in a comfortable sitting position, sitting on your thighs, sitting on your ankles, placing one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest, taking a deep inhale into your nose, taking a second sip of air to hold it at the top. Hold it. Here is where your awareness grows. And sigh it out. Release. Beautiful. Now let's open up the practice chanting a single Om. Take a deep inhale, and instead of exhaling, we chant the Om. Inhale. Beautiful. Now let's make your way into your child's pose. Knees wide apart, big toes together. Start working the hips back towards your heels. If you have props, blocks, and you want them to level up your practice, you could be sitting on top of a block if you find this uncomfortable, or maybe placing the forehead on the ground. And start activating your Ujjayi breathing. Inhale into the nose. Exhale into the nose as well. I highly encourage you to keep your mouth closed, your jaw relaxed, and trying to breathe at all times, if possible, through the nose. Start placing the fingertips on the ground, separating the elbows off the ground, and walk it over towards the right side of the room, stretching the left side of your body, compressing the right side of your body, stretching fascia, and breathing there. Coming back to the center and walk it over towards the other side. Same idea here. We're getting the stretch from the hips to shoulders to fingertips. And this is going to prepare us for the practice, getting a sense of a steadiness in our minds and warming up the body. We come back to the center, and let's begin with some spinal waves. Inhale to roll the upper body up and forward, melt the hips, open chest, avoid crunching on the shoulders, long neck. Maybe it's a baby cobra bhujangasana if you're not ready for this king cobra. Maybe you look up. Exhale, take it back, child's pose. Two more like these. Inhale, roll it over. Open chest, open throat. Exhale, take it back, child's pose. Last one. Inhale, move forward, melting the hips, opening the chest, opening the throat. Exhale, child's pose. And this could be your opportunity to set an intention. If it resonates with you, palms together overhead in Anjali Mudra. Your intention could be just the reason why you showed up today. It could be something bigger, deeper, greater that you want to take with you into your daily life. I'm going to set up my intention out loud for you as well. My intention is to move boldly and confidently, to continue trusting that whatever that is unfolding for me is for my highest good. I trust and I keep moving. And tabletop position. Let's get ready for some cat-cat. Inhale, we roll the shoulders up and back, lifting the tail, looking up. Exhale, round and curl, puffing up the back like an angry Halloween cat. Inhale, belly drops, open chest, pushing your hands on the ground and spreading your fingers wide. Exhale, looking down, navel in, chin to chest. Inhale, maybe tuck your toes under for big spinal flexions. Exhale, pressing the tops of the feet on the ground for big spinal extensions. One more. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. And dancing lions. Simply freestyle movements here. here from your tabletop position, where you're leaning into those thigh muscles, simply sending the signal to every cell of your body that you're choosing yourself this morning, that you're choosing to continue prioritizing yourself. Even if you see so many doors closing for yourself, you don't always have to be like this in order to be able to see the right ones to open up in front of us. One more deep inhale in your dancing lions. And neutral tabletop position. Inhale, extending the right leg up and back. And as you exhale, chin chest goes down in preparation for shin stance. If you have it, you can go there. As you go up, crunch that right knee into the nose. 2 more. Inhale, right leg up, chest down, and come back up. Crunch it in. Last one. Inhale, reach it up. Maybe you modify in here, maybe not. Last one. As you crunch, you open up to the right side, lifting that right arm, that right bicep by the ear, that right leg extended, elongating. Inhale. Exhale, grabbing that right foot with the right hand. Maybe you just stretch the quad and then you pull the right leg and arm up to open up the right sternum gaze, the right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Take it down. And right arm forward. You drag it back, up and around 3 times to one side. Reverse direction 3 times to the other side. We stop at the center, reach into the ceiling, maybe bending the elbow. Exhale, thread it through the hole under the left. Left arm can be on top of the mat, extended. You could bind it over your back. You could extend the left leg. And you're twisting your torso, so eventually you will be able to see the sky. Maybe you lift, you hover the left leg, maybe not, breathe. Modify. If you modify, maybe grab that left leg with the right hand. With the left hand, sorry. And then you release. Left hand down on the ground. Right arm up. And take it down. Same idea, but on the other side. Left leg goes up and back. Inhale. Exhale, take everything down. And crunch it in. Inhale, reach it up. Lower chest. Chin, inhale, go up. And again, maybe you modify if you did it on the other side, maybe not. You crunch it in, and then you open up to the other side. Elongating a streamline, left hand, left foot, inhale. Exhale, grab that left foot, stretching your quad, then pull it up, open chest, open the sternum gaze to the left side, breathe. And take it down. Eye of the needle flow. Left arm goes forward 3 times. The whole body moves around. It's not just swinging the arm around. The hips move forward and backwards. Reverse direction. Stop at the center. Reaching the ceiling. Maybe bend the elbow. Thread it through the hole under the right. Same idea. Modify, fly if you fly. The hips are over the knees. That will give you the stability to be here. Remembering that balance is not our natural state. We gotta work for that. So if you fall, that's completely normal in here. Release. And beautiful. Tuck the toes under, moving the hips up and back in your first down dog of the practice. Maybe you pedal it out. Maybe you move the hips, the neck. Breathing here. If your hamstrings are tight, you could keep a soft bend on your knees at all times in your down dog. More spinal waves from your downward facing dog. Roll it over plank position. Hovering tabletop, open chest, turbo dog. down dog, 2 more. 2 more at your own pace. Spinal waves, plank position, hovering tabletop to turbo dog, down dog, beautiful. Right leg reaches up and back, open the hip and the knee. Threaded circles to the right, lubricating the right hip joint. Reverse direction, threaded circles towards the other side. Right foot goes in between your hands, left knee on the ground. Reaching your arms up into the sky, melting the hips, Anjaneyasana. Breathe. You could modify, palms could be in front of your chest, on your quad, on your back. You could intensify your back bend. Exhale, hands on the ground. Half split, moving the hips back. You could keep a soft bend on the right knee, but if it's fully extended, toes are looking up into the sky. Lengthen your spine, look up, inhale. Exhale, walk it over to the right side, right pinky toe on the ground. Feeling the stretch in your right IT bend. Lifting your chest, inhale. If you have blocks, you can plant the hands on top of a block in here. Exhale, coming back, bending that knee and going up. Left hand down, right hand down, left arm up. Breathe in here. Exhale, release, opposite side. And come back forward. On top the left toe, separate the left knee, tuck the left toes under. And plank position. Hold your plank, knees, chest, chin. Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, roll the upper body up and forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Same idea but on the other side. Left leg goes up and back. Open the hip and bend the knee. 3 big circles to the right. Lubricating the biggest joint in your body. The hips needs more time. Reverse direction. More breath, more presence, more attention. Moving with intention. Left foot in between your hands. Right knee down. Anjaneyasana on the other side. Melting the hips. Opening the chest. Pulling the chest back. Pushing the left hip forward. Maybe hands on your chest. Quad, back, or intensify the back bend. Coming back up to move the hips back for a half split on the other side. Again, the big message is that you don't want to close your heart and crunch your back. So if that's happening, bend the knee in order to open up your chest. Breathe. Exhale, walk it to the left side, left pinky toe on the ground. Breathe. Coming back forward, and again, left hand down, right arm up. You could be planting that left hand on top of a block as well. And now to the other side. Coming forward, we tuck the right toes under, extend the right leg, a step back, plank position, Vinyasa. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale, right leg goes up and back. Knee to the nose 3 times, reach it back, 2 more. Knee to the nose, protract the shoulders. Take it back. Roll the shoulders over the wrist, right hand in between your hands, high crescent lunge. Breathe in your high crescent. Exhale. Ladder wheel, look into the back. Exalt if you wish. Left hand down, right arm up, simple twist. And Vinyasa, step back, plank position. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Left leg goes up and back. Knee to the nose. Reach it back. 2 more. Take it back. Last one. Back. And high crescent lunge. Inhale, fire up that right leg, extend, bend in the left, and water wheel, looking back. Exhale if you did so on the other side, slightly side stretch. Exhale, simple twist, left arm up, right hand down, breathe. Stretching the glutes, left glute, left quad. Vinyasa, stepping back. Plank position, Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Parahastasana or Parangustasana, grabbing the big toes with your fingertips, lengthening your spine, softening the knees, and fall over by pulling your toes up. Sinking deeper, elbows wide apart. If you want to go into Parangustasana, full pose, hands under the feet pose, be mindful that you want your toes touching and connecting with your wrist crease. And you want to activate and engage your abdominal muscles, softening the knees to protect your lower lumbar. It's all about elongating your spine and recharging yourself with your own energy. In yoga, the arms wants the strength of the legs wants the ability of the arms. Release, left hand down, right arm up, bending the left knee, extending the right, reach it up. Breathe. And release, switching sides, bending the right, extending the left. And take it down, walking forward. Downward facing dog. Inhale, reaching the right leg up and back. Right knee, right elbow. Take it back. Right knee to the nose. Reach it back. Right knee, cross it over left elbow. Take it back. Right foot in between your hands. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana A. Left heel is on the ground. Left toes are also looking forward. Hips are square. Bending the right knee, both arms up. Inhale. Exhale, cactus. Open heart. Interlace your hands on your back. Open your heart even deeper and bow forward. Right shoulder close to the right knee. Humble yourself. Eventually the forehead or the top of the crown will touch the ground. And release, come up. So the left hand goes down on the ground. And again, simple twist. You tuck the left toes under. And you start twisting the outer edges of the blades of your feet. Staggered lunge twist. Drop the left hip on the ground. And go up. 2 more. Drop down. And up. Last one, drop down. And up. Skandasana. Lower the hips. Breathe. Maybe the right arm goes outside of that left quad, left arm goes up. And walk to the top. Vinyasa. Plank position. Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg goes up and back. Same idea. You know the drill. Left knee, left elbow. Take it back. Knee to the nose. Take it back. Left knee, right elbow, cross it over. Reach it back. Left foot in between your hands. Warrior one. Virabhadrasana A on the other side. Same idea. Your heels want to be aligned. The hips are square. The ribs are closed. Inhale, and as you exhale, cactus. Interlacing your hands, opening your chest. Bow forward. And again. Humble yourself. This pose is a beautiful reminder that the only way we thrive in life is together. Be humble enough to ask for help and help others. Come back up. Right hand down, left arm up. Tuck the right toes under, simple twist. Second round of simple twist. Staggered lunge twist. Drop the hips. Go up. 2 more. Last one. Up and Skandasana. On the other side. And Vinyasa, step back. Plank. Up dog. Down dog. Breathe. Walk or tippy-toe towards the top of the mat. Completely like a ragdoll in here, softening the knees. Grab the elbows or let the arms on the ground. You could be swinging from side to side. Inhale, hands on the ground, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. And one vertebra at a time, roll up. Reaching both arms up. And come back down. Uttanasana, inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold over the legs, step back. Plank position. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot goes in between your hands. We open up into a warrior two, Virabhadrasana B. Again, heels in the same line. Let's bump the warrior. Inhale, reaching both arms up, extending the right knee. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, go up. Exhale, warrior two. Last one, go up. And warrior two. We flip the right palm up. And we reverse the warrior. Breathe. Exhale, extended side angle. Right forearm on top of the right quad. Left arm up. First variation. You could blend the right hand on top of a block or straight on the ground in front or on the back of your leg. Whatever that it's better for you. Maybe you bind that left arm over your back. You could be grabbing the left hand that is on the back with the right hand. You make a bind. You open the chest, you look down, and you step forward to prepare for your birds of paradise, lifting that right leg up. Step back, release, come back up, high crescent lunge, and step forward, chair pose, hands in front of your chest, hold it, 3, 2, 1, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine, exhale, fold over the legs, maybe you jump, and if you jump, straight into your chaturanga. If you jump into your plank position, you're harming your shoulders. So if you cannot jump straight into your chaturanga, avoid the jump. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, left foot in between your hands. Warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2, hips are square. Open up, we have an external rotation on that left quad. The left knee is bent, heels are aligned, arms parallel by your side like a letter T. And pump it up. Go up, warrior two. Inhale, reaching both arms, extending the left leg. Warrior two, last one. Here's where flexibility and strength meets. Flip the left palm up, reverse your warrior. Extended side angle in any variation that you choose. Breathe, open the hips, feel the connection from your heart and your hips, and maybe you make the bind, the full bind or half bind. Maybe you step forward, but you don't go fully up. It's completely okay. Maybe you can go up in one side and not in the other. That's also something. We're trying to get the balance, but it's okay. Every side is different. Every day is also different. High crescent lunge. We step forward, Warrior two. This time, heels off the ground. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold over the legs. One vertebra at a time, roll it over and up. Tadasana, mountain pose. Maybe one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. Reconnect with your intention. Recognize the fire to later enjoy the peace. Now, both hands on your hips. We'll pick up the right knee up. Dorsiflex that right foot. Take a deep inhale and grab that knee with the left hand, and the right arm goes back extended. You could stay here, but you could make the big toe pose if you have it. You don't need to fully extend that knee. There's no need. Breathe. You could be grabbing that right foot from the external side so that later you can grab it with the right in front of you, or just the knee. Remember, if you crunch your back at the expenses of extending the knee, avoid extending the knee. You see how I keep my knee slightly bending here, and then you release and you start moving that right knee back. Keep that leg extended. Let's go into a dancer's pose. The right hand, grab the arch of that right foot. You start kicking back with that right leg, and the left arm naturally will extend in front of you. As you start lifting that right leg up, you start lowering your torso. Dancer's pose. Breathe. Release. Step on the ground, Tadasana mountain pose. Maybe shake the legs. And again, repeat the same on the other side. Pick up the left knee up. Dorsiflex that left foot. Breathe. Again, you could grab that left knee with the right hand and the left arm up and back, or the big toe pose, whatever you did. And for the transition, you better grab that external side of that left foot, and then you grab the arch with the left, so you're crossing your hands in front of you. Breathe. Release, taking it back, preparing for the dancer's pose, grabbing the arch with the left hand, leaning forward with your chest, pulling that left leg back. Working from that balance within. Release. Tadasana mountain pose. Take a deep inhale. Take a second sip of air. Hold it at the top. Sigh it out. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold over the legs. Jump back, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Now from here, go again into your plank position. Slowly, one vertebra at a time. Drop the whole body down on the ground. Okay, hands, fingertips close to your chest, elbows, scapula, shoulders are connected on the back, forehead on the ground. Inhale, lifting chest and shoulders, pushing your feet on the ground. Bhujangasana, separate your hands off the ground, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take it down. Let's get ready for Shalabhasana series. Now interlace your hands on your back. Same idea, but this time we will lift the fists off the back and the legs off the ground. Forehead on the ground. You keep looking down. Inhale and lift. Breathe. Keep the knees extended. your arms for an airplane pose. After we go into the bow pose. Arms by your side, same idea. Big toes together, inhale. And release. Now you can repeat any of the three we already did, but if you're with me, let's go into bow pose. Bend the knees. Grab your feet from the external edges. Prepare yourself. Inhale. Go up. Sometimes here the tendency is for the legs and the quads go away. You want to keep them together to each other. Keep opening your heart. So legs are pulling the chest. The hands are trying to pull the legs. And you could be swinging in here. Breathe. And drop the legs to the left. Come back to the center. Drop it to the right. Come back to the center. And release. Both arms parallel by your sides like a letter T. Lifting the left leg up. Separate that quad and drop it to the right side. Stretching the right shoulder. You could keep the left hand in front of you. But if you want more sensation, you can bind it over your back. You could be even interlacing both hands together or just focusing on feeling that stretch in the right shoulder. Breathe in here. Coming back down. Same idea on the other side. This left arm is fully extended. You lift the right leg up. You drop it to the left. You could stay here, or you could bind it over back, or interlace both hands. Allowing the hips to drop to the right side, but it's all about the left shoulder. Come back down. And slowly go up on your knees. Let's go for a back bend, Ustrasana, Camel pose. So we go up on our knees. We can separate the knees 2 feet distance apart and tuck the toes under. Hands on your low back, fingers could be facing down, out, or up. Melting hips, elbows, shoulders, scapulas together on the back. You look back. This is already your Ustrasana. If you want more, drop one hand on one ankle and one hand on the other. If you still want more, untuck your toes. If you still want more, try to pull and melt the hips forward. Feeling how the hips are pulling and opening the chest a bit more. And breathe. Slowly, as you got in, you go out, hands on the hips. Slowly sit on heels. Rabbit pose, an opposite position from the back bend we just did. Top of the crown, not forehead. Top of the crown, in front of the knees. Grab the heels, lift the hips. Arching your spine, your back, decompressing. Release, hands on the ground. Let's finish strong. Inhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg goes up and back, opening the hip, bending that knee, right foot outside of the right hand. Activate these are lunges, start rocking up and back. Circles to the right. Keeping the torso parallel to the ground, protract your shoulders, circles towards the other side. Adding mobility into the movements to impact deeper into our brains. Now you take momentum and you step forward, left foot outside of the left hand, Vinyasa Yogi squat, hands in front of your chest, elbows pushing your thighs wide apart. Breathe. If you're with me, let's activate your Malasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, Malasana Yogi squat. 2 more. Inhale, go up. Exhale, take it down. Last one. Up and down. Beautiful. Hands on the ground, a step back, down dog. Left leg goes up and back. Open it up into the left side. Activate a lizard lunge on the other side, rocking up and back. Circle it to the right, to the left. Hold it here. Step out, Malasana. You could sit on top of a block or just breathe in here. Hands on the ground, heels out, look down. And drop the hips, Malasana, yogi squat. You could grab the ankles as well. Go up, forward fold, and take everything down. Last one. And beautiful, take everything down. And again, hands on the ground, a step back. Plank position, downward facing dog. Inhale, let's get ready for Pigeon pose. So the right calf goes behind your hands. And ideally, the hips are square. Sometimes the tendency here is that the right hip can fall to the right side. But you want to keep the hips square off. You could be sitting that right hip on top of a block. Eventually, with time, once your hips start opening up, you will be able to move this calf more to the top of the mat. But to stabilize your pelvis, you could keep the heel closer to the hips. Now, fingertips to the edges of the mat. Activate the foot. Internally rotate the left leg. Activate it as well. Inhale, open chest. Exhale, bow forward and pull it back up. 2 more. And now we surrender a few breaths in our pigeon pose, remembering that the only way out is through. And sometimes there is a lot of resistance in going still, especially in a permanence of a pose. Silence can be triggering, and the stillness, especially working on our hips, can be uncomfortable. But the only way out is through. So get through that discomfort. We're all together in this. Transforming the discomfort into comfort, or trying to find comfort in the discomfort of this stillness, this silence, this void, this space. But trusting and trusting and trusting. And now slowly start incorporating your upper body up to let the right hip on the ground to swing the left leg around for a double pigeon pose. So if this is you in your double pigeon pose, that's completely normal. Be compassionate and keep practicing in order for your hips to open up. You're trying to let the heels and knees in one line. If you feel discomfort, you could be tapping on the hips. Breathe in here. If this is good for you, you could bow forward. Okay, let's go into Gomukhasana. So knees are in the same line. Ankles, heels close to the hips, activating your toes. Inhale to reach the right arm up. The left arm goes down. You could be grabbing a towel if your hands cannot touch each other or grab each other in here. Right bicep by the ear, open chest, and bow forward again. And take it back. Release your hands, separate your legs, plant the feet on the ground, hands on the back, fingers can be facing yourself or the back of the room. Inhale, reverse table pose, lift the hips, look back. Hold it. And release. So you can cross the legs and make your final and last vinyasa, or you can cross or swing the legs around and meet me in your downward facing dog and skip it. I'm gonna make my vinyasa crossing the legs. Chaturanga, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Ardha Mukha Svanasana. This left calf to the top for the pigeon. Remember, the hips are square, the legs are engaged, balancing our internal masculine and feminine energies, opening the chest, internally rotating that right quad, right leg, activating the left foot, breathing into the discomfort of this left hip, fingertips to the edges of the mat, spinal waves in pigeon pose. Drop the forehead, pull it back up. 2 more times. And we surrender. We stay in here, realizing that the most important connection and person in your life is you. So get used to find that comfort and that joy within yourself, in silence, in stillness. One more deep inhale. To slowly incorporate your upper body up, to let the left hip on the ground, to swing the right leg around. Double pigeon pose. Heels, ankles in one line. You could just stay in here, or you could bow forward. Take it back up, Gomukhasana, knees in one line. For this Gomukhasana, it's important that both sits bones rooted on the ground. Now the left arm goes up, the right goes down, bending both elbows to grab both hands. Left bicep by the ear, opening the chest and bow forward, maybe chin connected to the right knee. And up to release hands and release legs. Now same idea to that reverse table pose, but this time is in a figure 4. So the right knee, the right ankle goes on top of the left quad. You want to open up that right quad away from you, dorsiflex that right foot, spread your yogi toes, and as you lift the hips, you want to keep lowering that quad and knee. Breathe. And release, switching sides, left ankle on top of the right quad, same idea, push it away, prepare yourself for that sensation that you want to experience in the reverse table pose. Take everything down. And now soles of the feet together, knees wide apart. Open chest, breathe. You could just stay in here, kind of like in an open book. You could also lean forward. You can let the forearms on the ground. It could be the forehead on the ground as well, if that's available for you. Slowly start going up. And let's go into Janushirasana. Right foot inside of the left quad. Extending the left leg. And fold over, forward fold. Grabbing the left leg. Breathe in here. Going up. Let's make a torsion. So this right quad, the right foot goes outside of the left leg. You could keep the left leg extended, but you could also bend that knee. Both sit bones on the ground, the right ankle close to the right hip, left arm up and outside of that right quad, and the right hand on the back. Twist, look over the right shoulder. Remembering that torsions in yoga are detoxifying. Try to think of something that you want to release from your body. It's not only physical, it could be subtle, it could be a belief, way of being. Create a space for what you really deserve. Release and counter count, bow forward to the left side and separate the legs. Same idea on the other side. The sole of the left foot inside of the right quad. Both arms up, feeling like someone is pulling towards your hands. You fold over that right leg. And slowly go up. Same idea. Left foot outside of the right quad. Maybe you bend that right knee. Right arm up. Outside of the left quad. And you look back over the left shoulder. Same idea. Coming forward, counter count to the right. And release. Now let's work on the core. Navasana, boat pose. Knees can be bent by your sides, arm by your sides. Inhale. Exhale, low canoe, low boat. And up. 3 more times. Down. And up. 2 more. Go up. Last one. Hold it. Up. And see if you can grab your big toes, keeping the chest lifted. You could keep your knees bent by your sides. You could also extend them. Breathe. You could grab the ankles as well. And then slowly arch the back and drop back. Happy baby pose. Swinging side to side. Could be a still happy baby. Could be a swinging one. It could be a playful one going to straddle. Bending and extending one knee at a time. Whatever you choose to say happy, happy, happy. Inner child being seen, taken care for. Now we have 3 rounds of bridge or wheel. Let's begin with bridge pose. Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. Knees are bent, soles of the feet on the ground, hands pushing the ground. Inhale, lifting the hips. You could support your hips with a block. If you want a more restorative version of this pose, the chest want to get close to the chin. You keep looking up. You breathe in here. And again, sometimes the tendency is the quads go wide apart. You want to squeeze them to keep lifting the hips. And take everything down. Now you can repeat the same bridge pose, but with any variation. It could be lifting the heels, but if you're ready to go into a full wheel, you can go there. I'm going there right now. Remember, if you're going into a wheel pose, you don't want to support yourself with the forehead. You want to go fully up with your own strength. Your fingertips are facing your shoulders. Plant the hands on the ground. Inhale and fully go up. Breathe in your bridge, 5 breaths. Remember that you want all the weight on your chest to open up your heart, on your hands. Eventually you will be able to extend both legs. And slowly take everything down. And again, you have a third round, third option to go into a back bend. It could be a repetition of what we did, but it could be something different, okay? I'm going to show you a nice way to enter into your wheel pose, passing through your Utkatasana, because we already did it. So you're gonna be here. You remember that we already did the Ustrasana, we already did the wheel pose. So if you're willing to try something new, this could be a fun way to enter into your wheel pose from your Utkatasana. So you have your toes tucked under, and you are going back. You gotta trust. It's all about trusting, okay? So you inhale. As you exhale, you go down. Once you plant the hands on the ground, you drop off the knees off the ground, and you go back up into your full wheel pose. From Ustrasana, Camel pose, to wheel pose. Give it a try. It's so much fun. It's all about trusting. One more deep inhale. And slowly taking one vertebra at a time down. Now, leg up the wall pose, arms up, circle the ankles and wrists, reverse direction. Shake, shake, shake the legs, shake the arms. And let's go into a shoulder stand, if you have it in your practice. Otherwise, you could just stay in here with the legs up the wall pose. So if you're with me, you're stuck in the hips, on top, over the shoulders. Hands goes on your middle upper back. Chin, chest together. You're looking to your feet. You never look to the sides. You're protecting your neck, your elbows. Want to be close to each other. You hold it in here. All that fresh blood and oxygen into your brain. Breathe. At least 5 breaths in here. Slowly pull out pose, allowing the legs up and overhead. You could keep your hands on the back, but you could also extend the hands, the arms parallel to the legs. And if it's in your practice, you could go into deaf man pose by bending the knees and closing your ears. This is a beautiful reminder that what's most important is that you listen to your intuition rather than the external noise. Slowly start making your way back down into your final and most important pose, which is your Shavasana. Sending the signal to your higher self, to God of the universe, that you're open and ready to receive and give with perfect flow and grace. Palms facing up, legs relaxed. Scanning your body, scanning your mind to see if there's any difference from the beginning of the practice and right now. Remembering that everything we do during the practice is in preparation for this moment. Your Shavasana is your reward. Here is where you get to blueprint the practice on your system. It's in the silence that everything is created, especially this moment. It's often said that the music, it's created from the silence in between the notes. It is a life that is created in that void, in that silence, in the womb. It is in the silence and the stillness that our muscles grow after training with weights. And it's the same with the integration of this practice into your whole system. Remembering that your breath and that the yoga practice, it is highly impactful in all your bodies, physical, emotional, spiritual, subtle, psychological. And you can bring both knees into your chest. Hug the knees, swing side to side. Massage your back. Cross the right leg on top of the left. It could be a full eagle wrap or half. Dropping both legs and knees to the right, eye gaze to the left. Supine twist, belly twist. Coming back to the center, switching legs. Cross the right over the left, drop them to the left, eye gaze to the right. Come back up, separate the legs, and if there is anything else that your body is still craving to do, to move, you're more than welcome to do it now. Otherwise, you could just stay here in your Shavasana for a while, but if you wish to seal the practice chanting with me, you can slowly start moving into your fetal position. To slowly make your way back up. You could, again, stay in your Shavasana and listen to the closing chant, or you could come up. If you go up, you could sit on full lotus, half lotus, or crossing the legs. Try to keep your eyes closed, your hands lightly on your lap, facing up. And we will chant the Asatomasa Gamaya mantra. Asatomasa Gamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Miritriarmam Tam Gamaya. Shanti, Shanti. the mantra is from ignorance, lead me to truth. From darkness, lead me to light. And from death, lead me to eternity. Om is the universal sound and first vibration on earth, and chanting is peace. May these words and vibrations stay with you for as long as possible, and may they connect with everyone that connects with you. And now we bring both palms together in front of our chest, and we move them to our forehead, so our thoughts will always be positive. Palms together in front of your mouth, so our words will always be spoken with love. And palms together in front of your chest, so we may continue cultivating a sincere heart. Namaste. And thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me today. Hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. My name is Jihan, this is Jitivoz, and see you in another class. If you want me to incorporate something in particular for another practice, or if you prefer a yoga practice in Spanish, let me know in the comments. Subscribe to the channel, send this practice to someone that may benefit from it. And if you're a Spanish speaker and you want to practice and dive deeper into your practice, go into my website www.jiti/voz.com. I will leave the link to the website in here, so you can find their courses, classes, sound healing meditations, also meditations on Spotify. If you're in Miami, if you want to practice with me, follow me on Instagram at Jitivoz, and see you in person or online. Let's continue practicing. Thank you.